And I just want to quickly check if I am audible or not. So what I'll do, I will just quickly confirm from the other phone which I'm having right now. So as you can see, we are going to discuss on a topic of what is the importance of internship if I talk about, and we are going to have a thorough discussion on that. Just confirming if I'm loud and clear or not. If you guys can see me, obviously, please let me know in the comment section if you can hear me, because that would really help me. And I'm getting some advertisement right now. Just a second. I just want to confirm that. Yeah, awesome. I am live. If you have a question, put that in the comment section. I would be more than happy to help you out. So what is the plan here right now? The plan is very simple. I'm going to be coming live every day from Monday to Saturday. I mean, please give me Sunday at least for me. Okay. So I'll be live every day at 9 p.m., maybe for 15 minutes, maybe for 20 minutes to answer all your queries, because I see a lot of students usually have the question which they are not getting a proper response. So obviously coming live on occasional or I would say on daily basis is obviously going to help me. So first of all, let's focus on what is internship. Let's focus on what is internship and how it is, I mean, why it is important. So internship is something where you go to a company and you accept that you don't know a lot of things. What I mean by that is it does not mean that you're saying that, okay, I don't know anything, please give me internship. You are saying that I don't have experience, I've learned a lot of things, but I don't have a live experience uh, with the technology I'm using with that. So this is in simple terms what is an internship. So you're going to go to a company, you will say, okay, I know Java, I know PHP, I know Node.js, I know Laravel, I mean any technology, I know cloud, but I don't have any knowledge of this technology. So I want to learn from you. Now, there is a difference. In training, they teach you. So, this is 2 plus 2 equals to 4. But in internship, they say 2 plus 2 is equals to 4. So, what is 4 plus 7? Now, this is where you start to think, okay, this is a very good question. If 2 plus 2 is 4, what is 6 plus 7? What is 4 plus 7? So, this is where your brain starts to expand. When it starts to expand, you get the exposure. When you get the exposure, you learn how professional world works. This is very important because your life after your college, your life depends on it. If you're not professionally prepared for it, it is going to be very hard for you. Now obviously a lot of students feel like I deserve a good raise, I need a good raise. What should I do about it? Well, the answer is quite simple. You have to be hardworking. But I don't know. I'm a student right now. This is where internship plays a big role. I hope I'm making myself clear. To make sure that you're able to process the information and act professionally in the professional world, this is what is taught in an internship. In an internship, you're not going to be taught anything. You're going to be actually expected to do a lot of things. If you make a mistake, there will be mentors who will guide you. They will tell you, okay, this is how you are going to do things. So this is what an internship is. Now, obviously, the second question is, why should I be worrying about an internship? Why cannot I get a certification and that's it? Why I cannot get a proper training? That's it. The answer is quite obvious. The certification is just a piece of paper. Again, no disrespect to a certification, but with certification, it says that you know this. But what is the proof of it? Can you perform it practically? Can you do it practically? I'll give you an example. Let me see. Let's say if Skillnagar is actually distributing web development certification. Let's say Skillnagar is distributing web development certification. So what will happen? If you don't know about them, you're not going to crack anything about it. I'm sorry, I'm being very real, and I'm being very real right now. If you're not going to work on it, if you don't know the practical knowledge of it, it's not going to work out for you. So you have to understand one thing, that just by having a certification, just by having a training does not mean that you actually know. Yes, you, that is a kind of a proof that you were sitting in a class and they were teaching and you learned. That's it. But to make sure, to make it concrete, to make sure that you have the strong foundation, this is where internship comes. So again, I just had my dinner, so that is why this, I mean, I'm having some difficulty speaking right now. So this is where internship comes in, and this is what you should be doing. So please make sure as a student we are focused towards internship. If you're not finding internship, please make sure you're doing something else related to that. You're either reaching out to people, you're either applying directly on internship, and obviously upskilling yourself. Because not having an internship is not a black mark in your resume. If I talk about this, actually means that you have to be more thorough about it. And if you have an internship, that shows that you have some practical knowledge. These days, a lot of students are faking internships. I'll be very honest. In our company as well, we see a lot of students without some experience, they just fake the internship because it's very easy. If you're in the industry and if you're hiring people, we are into recruitment, if I talk about. So it's very easy for us to understand what happens, like who is faking and who is not faking. So do not fake that you have a fake internship. Do not just get an internship just for the basis of a certification. Fine. So now, if you guys have some questions, I'm more than happy to answer your queries right now. Again, put that in the comment. I want to make it two-way. I do not want to make it just one-sided video. That is the reason we are coming live, and I'm trying my best to actually make sure that we are coming live on daily basis, not just on uh, maybe month to month or maybe just kind of a weekly basis. I want to make sure that we are coming live on daily basis. So obviously, I'll try my best to make sure that I'm following this schedule because I'm involved in kind of a lot of things. So this makes a bit difficult for me. Anyways, if you have some questions, please let me know so that I can start answering your queries right now. And I can see some people have a question. Okay, not yet. They don't have a question right now. Fine. So what I'll do, let me actually make a quick Google search on like questions related to internship. So why internship, and let's discuss what questions they usually students have. So I'll go for Quora. I feel that might be a best place for me to get started. So I think first answer I have already answered, why internship. So internship is important because there you learn about things which happen in the real world practically instead of just theoretical things you learn there. And let me just quickly sign into Quora because they're not going to allow me to see other questions. And I cannot see. Just a second, guys. I'm facing a little bit of difficulty right now. Just give me a second. Not sure what is happening right now. Actually, I don't have my laptop right now with me, so that might be a challenge. Okay, this is a good question a person has asked. How do I find an internship? Now, first of all, to find an internship, please make sure that you have a very important thing settled. That is, you should know what kind of an internship you should be doing. What kind of an internship you want to do? Let's say you want to become a full stack developer. That means you have to search for internship where you become where your skills related to full stack development are measured. You want to go ahead with digital marketing, you should search for internship which are relevant for that. You want to go into sales, you should search for internship which is related to that. You want to become a Python developer, you should search for internship which is related to Python development. Now, build a portfolio around it. It's not that you want to get an internship of Python and people will just walk in and say, hey, Avinash, you want an internship of Python and we want to give it to you. No, it's not like that. What you have to do, it's very simple, that you have to build some portfolio, you have to build some applications around it. I'll give an example. Let's say you want to get into the internship of Python. Build some scrapper around it. Build some applications with Python. Host them on GitHub. Show the source code to the potential recruiter and say, hey, this is the crazy work I'm doing with Python, and I would love to have an internship with you guys. You can find great internships obviously through LinkedIn, but please make sure, if you want to be selected, if you want to get away from the crowd, or if you don't want yourself to be counted with the crowd, or if you want to stand out in the crowd, you have to make sure that you are having a portfolio which can show it, which can actually represent you, which can represent your hard work and the skill set. So how to get in, how do I find an internship? First of all, get yourself a portfolio, because that is how it is going to help you out. What are some of the best sites to apply for internships in India? I would say LinkedIn is one of the best website you can use to find an internship, because you can actually talk to people. Now, we have also made a video where you can see LinkedIn is offering free premium subscription to students. So obviously, if you want to know about that, you can go and watch that particular shot. But LinkedIn is by far the best website right now for finding internship, because what happens when you have to find internship, you can actually talk to the person who is hiring for that. So you can understand, okay, what kind of a role they are looking for, and am I the right person for that or not? So please make sure that you are using LinkedIn right now. Obviously, we are also building a platform. It is under development right now. Through that particular platform, you can start finding internships for yourself. What are the best ways to get an internship at a startup? Very good question. So see, basically what happens when you want to get an internship in a startup, the best way would be to actually do something related to that what startup is doing. So let's say you want to get an internship at Flipkart. Again, Flipkart is a very big startup right now. But let's assume Flipkart, you want to get an internship in Flipkart of 2012, when it was a small company. So what you have to do, you have to do something which is fixing problem of Flipkart. Maybe fake purchase orders, maybe fake purchasing, or maybe someone is sending bulk, or maybe fake traffic to Flipkart. If you can solve that issue, take your solution and give it to Flipkart, or maybe the person who is hiring for it, and say, hey, I see the Flipkart is facing this kind of an issue, and we are presenting you this idea. We are presenting you this application which fixes that. That is going to give you a short way to actually work in a startup. Let's say if you want to work with us, our company, Sage Recruitment, we are into recruitment. So what you can do, you can come to us and you can say, hey, a lot of companies are facing problem related to recruitment, and this is the solution we have built. Maybe it can be a marketing, maybe it can be a sales, maybe it can be a human resource, maybe it can be a technical role. And give us the solution, and obviously people will love to work with you. Now, let's move to the next question. What type of internships are, okay, that's an irrelevant question. What companies have data science internship for undergraduates? Every company. Not every company. What I mean is company who are big enough, who have some data analysis. So obviously product-based company, if you want to target, you can target product-based company, because they have immense opportunity for data, I would say data science related internships. What should an Indian male student do if, okay, that is a very irrelevant question. What is the best way to apply for foreign internship? Now, I would not say it's a foreign internship. It is going to be a remote internship. So to find a remote internship, obviously you have to search for startups. If you want to find a remote internship, you have to search for startups. So look for startups, fix their problem, and go for an internship. I'm not saying that it is going to work for you every single time, but yes, this is one short shot and one fastest way. Okay, this is a good question. What are some interesting coding project that I can complete in 7 to 14 days to build my resume for summer internship? Now, I would not say that you should be getting an internship just based on a 7 to 14 days project, because people who are looking for an internship, people who are looking for some good internship, they don't just do this kind of a work in 7 to 14 days. They actually burn midnight oil, and they make sure that they are doing it. I mean, they make sure that they are hard working. They are making sure that they are working hard. Obviously, I'm making so many mistakes right now. So please make sure that you should be mentally prepared by the end of third year that you need to get an internship by maybe seventh semester or maybe sixth semester. Be prepared for it. Be mentally prepared. If I talk about in terms of projects, so any projects which actually solves a problem is a very good project. Don't go for library management, don't go for school management, don't go for college management, because these are very, very, very old projects. How do I apply for an internship at Amazon India? Well, to apply for an internship at Amazon India, you have to apply through their website, but their process of hiring an intern is quite rigorous. So please be aware of it. So guys, that's it for this particular video. Obviously, if you have some questions, you can put them in the comments section and we will make sure that your questions are answered. And obviously with this, I would like to close this session, and we will be coming live every single day from Monday to Friday or maybe Saturday. Again, I'm not sure about it right now. Every day on YouTube, this channel itself, live. The whole idea here is if your queries can be solved live, that is going to be great for you. So with this, thank you and bye-bye.